Hey yo, what it do, man? 205 represent, bro. DeAndre, man. We back with another one, man. We wanna dive into this video. I wanna talk about a black heart, and I'm gonna go into my definition of that. And by the way, before I get into that, bro, I hope y'all doing good. I hope y'all chilling. I hope everything's everything, man. You know I love y'all for sure. But I want to talk about the definition of a black heart, in my opinion, because I want to talk about some things that, I went through as I was younger, and things that I went through in the past that I feel like relates to that black heart. And I feel like it's some people out there that have truly experienced this, because this is most definitely connected with trauma, right? And it's a pain that it's hard to heal, and I've talked about trauma in a previous video, so if y'all go ahead and check that out if you want to. But but my definition of the black heart is basically hardening yourself, and how that affects you and how that affects others around you. And I'm gonna talk about how it affected me, because I was the type of person, right, and this is from past experiences, okay? I was the type of person that, I loved, I cared, I did all that, and with some people that came into my life, and I would be so kind, I would be all this to people, and I felt like they would take my kindness for a weakness. I felt like that everything that I did, they would just take for granted. And when I got hurt, okay, when I would get hurt, and and I would feel that pain and etc. I would literally just close myself off, and instead of dealing with the pain, and instead of dealing with the emotions and everything that I needed to deal with, I would just be like, you know what, fuck it, all people are the same, or whether that been with girls, things, relationships, whatever, man. I would just decide to place it upon myself to be like, you know what, all girls are the same, or man, ain't no girl out here different, or man, fuck niggas, or whatever the case may be. I would say that because I couldn't handle what was done onto me, and I couldn't handle that pain. I couldn't handle it. So just instead of forgiving them, forgiving myself, forgiving anybody who caused me damage or anything like that, or forgiving myself, I would just close myself off to people. I would just close myself off. I just wouldn't tell people what was going on with me. I just wouldn't do that, because I felt like as soon as I tell someone, I would feel like that it would go in one ear and go out the other. You know what I'm saying? So I just took it upon myself, and I just said, fuck everybody. That's what I said. And that wasn't right. That really wasn't right, because it was people that really truly did care for me. It was people that truly were like, want to support me, want to help me, but I would close them off. And that was my black heart at the time. I would close them off because I was so afraid, and I was so bent on what I experienced in my past life. I was afraid of it happening again, and I couldn't handle it. So like I said, I just closed so many people off, and so many people that were good, so many people that did no wrong to me whatsoever. But the fact I just didn't know how to cope with what went wrong with me, and like I said, the emotions of what I dealt with, it was hard, man. I just couldn't do it. And I felt like, truthfully, that in a way could most definitely knock off people that really could be helpful in your life. But because you can't see straight, because you're so focused on the past, because you're so focused on that, right? You don't tend to see a good person. You don't tend to see what's in front of you. And especially, I most definitely feel, not only with the men, because men cope with so many things, all right? And to the point where out of nowhere a man is made hardened, because the moment they try to open themselves up, they get fucked over, and they just decide, you know what, I'm gonna just close up. And then the moment they try to, like I said, whether it be even with Karen or just telling a friend, hey, this is what's going on with me, the friend, man, don't worry about it, bro, it'll get better. And you just say shit like that and not really saying, hey, bro, like, what's really going on? Like, come on, man, talk, man, what's up? And I knew at times I did that. Like, I would have my cousins or whatever telling me, hey, man, you good? And I would just say, yeah, you sure? You seem like, you feeling I'm good, knowing damn well on the inside I'm not. But, however, I've been told that people would look out for me, and they didn't. So I would say, I'm good, to protect myself, because if I tell you what's up and then I end up telling you what's up, what's wrong with me, and then you don't really care, and it's a waste of my time. So I really had to get better with that. And again, back to the men, and I'm gonna talk about the queens too. But back to the men, man, because it's so many times where I felt like I wasn't getting heard, and it was stuff that, say I do, right, everybody would be on my case. But if it was things that, say, a woman did or etc., everybody would take her side. Nobody would see, hey, bro, what happened? Like, nobody would see my point. It's just focused on her point, not my point. But when I did something wrong, everybody was flaming me for it. So it was like, man, you know what? I'm just in it for myself, And it was hard. It was even hard to even trust people, man. It was hard to even trust people at times, because I felt like everybody was just gonna betray me at one point. Like I said, because of experiences, I felt like somebody was gonna betray me at one point. And let's talk on the queens, right? Because it's so many women out here who love hard, love unconditionally, but they get fucked over and over again. Then you got the notion, all niggas ain't shit, or all men are the same, or all men cheat, or whatever the case may be. Because again, the past life of what they went through, it's hard for them to trust, because somebody has broken that trust, that bond, that honesty so bad. It really messes up people, and it really causes a black heart to be formed, to where if I can talk to you, but if I feel like you getting too close, man, I'm gonna keep you where you at, because I haven't found the way to cope with my emotions or anything that I'm going through now. I haven't found that way to cope with it. So I just got to keep you where you at. And I respect the people that really say that, hey, yo, I'm not there emotionally. I'm still going through stuff internally. I respect that. I respect that highly. But it's some people out here who don't take the time to even say that. They don't take the time to say that at all, and then you get yourself even more fucked up, or you deal with people that's even more fucked up because you're not taking the time to evaluate what's going on. You're not taking the time to see this black heart. And like, it took me, and I'm pretty sure I said this recently, it took me 2 to 3 years to identify this trauma, to identify this black heart that I had. It took me 2 to 3 years, man. I could laugh, I could joke with people all day long, but if I felt like they were trying to know me too well or on a personal note, bro, fuck out of here. You know, I wasn't with that. And it took a minute to really truly see that, because the moment I would put my heart out there, it would always get broken. And that's a lot of things that people, you know, go through. It's 1,000 people that walk around this earth every day that really truly, yeah, they smile, but on the inside they are messed up, and that black heart is really there, you know. And especially if, like, even for example, if a woman says, oh, I don't need nobody, or even when guys say, I don't need no one, I do this on my own, I can. No, that's a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? That's a defense mechanism. But a lot of times people don't know enough to see through that. But if you really dissect it, bro, that's a defense mechanism. That's a defense mechanism because they've been hurt. That person has been hurt, or I'm telling you, they've been through some shit. Because if, for example, if I'm saying all women are the same, okay? But if I end up dealing with a woman that's different, bro, that's on the vibe, that's really cool, I'm really not gonna be saying that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the beauty about it is, all it takes is one person to really show them the light, to really show them the path. And yeah, it does take some time, because ain't no telling how long that black heart has been there. But it does take time, and it really takes time for you to truly evaluate and see yourself, man. Like, a lot of people don't know that they have a black heart until they see that they have one. Like I said, it took for me a good minute to see that, bro, I had a black heart. I did. And was it tough to see it? Yes. Did I want to see it? No. But however, it took me to be really strong as a person, to really self-evaluate myself, to really truly see that. And the moment I did, and the moment I decided to deal with it, how could you not? I felt 10 times better. And man, and I'ma just say, for anybody else, right, who's truly feeling like that feeling like you have a black phone, because the feeling like you have a black heart, because for me, I know how it is. Okay, I know how it is, and that's why these platforms and everything that I'm creating is for all of that, man. It's for everything, and it's for life in general. And if you're going through that, I know it's critical. Don't get me wrong, it's critical, but you have to analyze that and see it. You have to analyze that and see it, because you can miss out on so many blessings. You could miss out on so many great people because you're still focused on that past. You're still focused on what affected you in that past life. You know what I'm saying? And because say if the reason you have a black heart is because of a person, analyze that, because you don't want to take that anger out on the next person that you encounter. Like I said, there's so many good people out there, but because so many people had this black heart, it's hard for people to see them, you know. But you can recover from that black heart, hands down. And that's what I truly want y'all to do, man. But that is my true definition of a black heart, man. And it's crazy. And I know there are more definitions to it, but those are mine. Those are my story. That was my story on how I experienced it and what I went through with that. And I'm just telling you, man, if you went through it just like I went through it, man, trust and believe, bro. You're not alone. And we in this together. And for real, man. But bro, that's what I got for y'all today, bro. I love y'all, man. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all be smooth out there, bro. And stay blessed, man. I love y'all for real. Peace.